Oh boy. Okay. Let's post this onto the gram. Let's get rid of this. What's happening, peoples? Haven't done a live for a while. But we're back. We're back. We're back. Because I've been busy, innit? Let's share. Let's copy the link. Okay. Woo. Swipe up, yo. Swipe up. Oh boy. Oh man, what's happening, people? Oh my god, I ain't seen you guys for a very long ass time. All right, let's post this. Is it posting? Okay, done. Done. Oh my god. All right, I got me some OJ, and I got me some water as well. Yesterday, I tipped this whole glass of water onto my laptop, man. I can't believe it still works. It's kind of crazy. Hopefully, you guys can hear me loud and clear and stuff. Let me put it far away just in case it goes tits up again. Oh man, so hope you guys can hear me. So we got a Sugar Saint in the house. He said we are champions. Oh, Sugar Saint, man, sit down, Sugar Saint. I don't want to hear that, man. I was having a really good day until you just said that. It's like my cousins are all Liverpool supporters and everything, and they're all like running around like crazy and just making my day friggin' miserable, man. Stop torturing me, okay? Took you guys 30 years. Oh, why are you depressing me? That's why I'm wearing red today, because I want to feel. Actually, Liverpool's red as well, isn't it? But Man U is the right kind of red, like raucous red. So stop it, Sugar Saint, stop it. We got Supercar as J on the stream as well. He said, "Hey bro, what's up?" Sugar Saint said, "We are champions." I don't want to hear that. That's really terrible news. I don't want to hear that. So today we have like an interesting show, because what I did was I think it was yesterday or the day before. I put on Instagram a picture of the new Z4, and I asked everybody what their favorite BMW was. So it's kind of interesting. And I also thought, let's talk about BMW like right now, like what they're doing in terms of the cars and stuff like that. So as you guys know, recently they released a whole new 4 Series, and there was spire shots of the new M4 as well. So we're going to talk about that. And then we're going to talk about your favorite BMWs from like history and stuff like that as well. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about today. And Sugar Saint also said, you need to salute your cousins. Oh, you guys are cold, man. It's like, seriously, you just make my day so miserable. Look, actually, let me go to my cousin's Instagram and I'll show you exactly what she's been posting. I can't believe it. It's unbelievable. I know it's a car show, but since you're talking about football, may as well. Where is my plug-in thing, man? Oh, no. Hold on 1 second. I've misplaced. All right, here it is. After all that, is right here. Look, I've been getting all kinds of tortures today. I'm sick and tired of it. Took you guys 30 years to win something. Now you're like, oh yeah, we're champions. Yeah. We'll let you have this one. Next year it's a different story. Hopefully. Let's go on the gram. All right. Bloody cousins, man. How dare they? All right, let me go into the Instagram first. Yes, it's my own computer. Trust it, for God's sake. What's wrong with this stupid computer? Asking me if you can trust my own computer. Yes, trust it. All right, let's find these cousins. This is unbelievable. Don't even want to do this. But it has to get done. All right. So look at this shame I have to deal with every day. Like, well, lately. Look. This is my cousin. Look at what she posted. Feeling like a Premier League champion. How dare she say that to me, man? She knows how much I hate Liverpool. My brother also supports Liverpool, for freaking sake. Anyway, yeah. So basically, go to her account and say Rocker sent you and tell her to stop sending all this Liverpool stuff. So yeah, her account is called sal.ang. Tell her to stop gloating. All right. I'm going to go away now. Okay, let's get back to the stream. All right. Oh my god. So I hope everyone's good and stuff. What you guys been up to? Because I've done the stream for quite a while, for almost a week, man. Been doing a lot of editing and stuff over here. And you might have seen there's a slight change in the setup here as well. The background has got a bit of color. What? Hold on a second. There was a bit of color. What? Oh no! Damn it, the battery died. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. There was a bit of color, now there isn't. So there's a red one like there. Look, can you guys see that? There's a red light in the background. There was a blue one as well, but that's batteries died, so that sucks. Let me read your comments and see what you guys are saying. So Sugar Scent said favorite BMW. That's hard. It's not very hard though. Actually, it might be because there are quite a few really cool ones, but I'll talk about those a little bit later after we speak about the new 4 Series and the new M4 Spy Shots. We have Lewis Darnell in the house as well. He said hello. What's up, Lewis? I hope you're good and stuff like that. Let me get my notes ready because we can't have like me jumping all over the place. All right, here we have. Okay, we've got everything here. All right, so I don't know how many of you guys have seen the new BMW 4 Series. Say hell yeah if you've seen it and let me know what you guys think of it. Because I don't want to slate BMW, man, because I mean it's like because you don't know, innit? But I don't know, man. It's like just it's hard to say that I love the new design. So to let you guys know what I'm talking about, in case you haven't seen it, let's find a quick picture of it. It's like, oh boy, it is it is not good. But hopefully you guys can still hear me. Why is it dual sound going on? It should just be one sound. What's going on here? I can hear like 2 versions of myself for some crazy reason. Okay, anyway, let's find this clip and show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, let's go here and let's go to the new BMW 4 Series. No, that's definitely not that one. It's this one here. So this is a new BMW 4 Series. What do you guys think of the way that this car looks? Do you guys like it or do you think, I don't want to slate the car because I haven't seen it in the flesh yet. I've only seen like stuff on Instagram and online and stuff like that. But man, I gotta say, I'm not a fan of the design of this car, man. I don't know what is going on with the car design in general these days, but the grills are getting bigger and bigger, man. That grill is bigger than the Golden Gate Bridge. Look at it. Look at the size of that thing. I mean, those nostrils are unacceptable. From a design point of view, it just doesn't look right to me. I don't know, man. I mean, I try to be objective. I try to love it. I try to like analyze like maybe where BMW was coming from, but I can't see it, man. It just doesn't look aesthetically pleasing. Rolls-Royce looks cool with a big grille, for sure. Bentley does. Audis do. What other cars have a nice big grille? Lexus, the LC and LS series, they have nice big grills because it works. But this one in the BMW, man, I don't see why it has to be this big. Why? It's not like it's running so hot that it needs a little cooling. I mean, look at this. Look at that close up. That is just like hell no. If you look close up right now, right, you can see that there's actually most of these like grills are actually blocked off. They don't serve like a function to keep the car cool or anything like that. They're just there because apparently because it looks cool or something. So I don't know what you guys think about this. And then that license plate looks terrible. It looks terrible. It looks bad without, and it looks worse with it on it as well. It's really bad. Just my opinion though. Don't tell BMW. So Supercar City said that it's ugly. Oh man, that's straight to the point and savage. And Sugar Saint said like a squashed up 850i. Woo! Until you get to the front. Yeah, it's the design is kind of like it's very polarizing. At least for me anyway. I'm not loving it. So Sugar Saint also said, you know, your design house messed up when they pretty up your latest model with a license plate. Oh no, that's kind of crazy. Because people, like, if you look online, right, it's like a universal thing that most people that I know, like a huge percentage said they don't like the way it looks. They think it looks ugly. And then I think the designer, his name is like Domagoj Dukek. He thinks it looks cool. And I was trying to figure out why they went down this route. So, because I know that Audi's got big grills. So, are they trying to copy Audi? I'm like, yeah, maybe. Are they trying to copy Bentley and maybe Rolls-Royce? Yeah, maybe. But they're saying the reason why they went with a giant grill is because of China, man. Because apparently in China, people like cars with big grills. And they sell a lot of cars in China. So, they decided to go with the Chinese way of what beauty is and basically made the BMW the giant grill because the Chinese like it. I mean, talk about like destroying your values and just chasing the cash money. I mean, like, Rolls-Royce will never do that. I don't think they will. But it's like it's terrible. It does not look right to me. So so this car comes out this year in October, obviously 2020. A bit later, probably because of COVID. It comes in a hybrid form for both petrol and diesel. So things like launching off the line, it'll be a lot smoother and faster. Gear shifting will be smoother because it'll be the motor will be filling in the gaps between the gear changes. So I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. So there's not really that much nice things to say about the new 4 Series. Oh man, if you live in the UK though, for the first time ever, the 4 Series is gonna come. They're all gonna come in the M Sport pack. I don't know if that's just for the UK and not for the rest of Europe and the rest of the world, but it just says it specifically for the UK. So I guess it's UK only. So if you want an extra special 4 Series, BMW has made this very, very special category for you, and they're calling this the new M Sport Pro. iPhone Pro. I guess M Sport Pro makes a lot of sense. So yeah, if you want a bit more than your regular M Sport, you get the M Sport Pro version. So this thing comes with like bigger wheels, apparently, bigger disc brakes, and what else has it got? It's got the new gloss finish, and the M440i gets 369 horsepower. So you got a bit more with your M Sport Pro, but with that grille, I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling that. It's really terrible. But let's read your comments here. Ugly said Supercar City, and Supercar City also said it should have a car plate at the front. So the guy who designed it said in Germany you don't need to have a car plate in the front of the car. So he forgets that they sell BMWs in other parts of the world where they have car plates in the front as well, like in the UK and most of the world. So I don't know what the argument was. It makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, so shame on you for suggesting that. And Sugar Saint said, I read it already. Yeah, I think you're talking about why the car looks the way that it does. Yeah, it's for the Chinese market, man. Because China is like a big economy now. Like, they are determining like how things are made these days, because they like cars with big grills, because it shows that you got status in it. You look a lot more like dope and more rich if you get a car with a giant grill. That's why Rolls-Royce sells very well in China. And I think China has their own brand of kind of like a luxury car, and it also has a giant grill, because in China you have to show how rich you are. The bigger your grill is, the richer you are. So that's kind of how they see it over there. It's crazy. I don't get it. It just looks like, oh no, BMW, what the hell are you doing? So yeah, it's bad. But let's have a look at some more pictures of this car. Let's see if I can find it for you. Let's go back here. Yeah, that grill is terrifying. Let's get rid of it. It is bad. It is bad. It's bad. I mean, from far away, it looks all right. I mean, from here, it doesn't look too bad. But the thing is, though, look, when I show you guys the concept pictures, man, the concept looks amazing, is what I'm going to say right now. I just wish BMW stuck. I mean, like, every angle, this looks wrong. Look at that nostril, man. It just doesn't look right. Doesn't matter how you look at it. Everything just looks wrong. Yeah, let's have a look at the concepts, because it's a bit easier on the eye, because this is just like, no. Don't do it. What am I missing here? Hold on one second. Oh, yes. I mean, look at this. This is what the concept looks like. That looks so cool. Why not make it more like this? I mean, it's another thing I don't understand, right? Why do like car companies make this concept look so nice? You're like, oh my God, that looks good. I want to get that car. And then the car comes out, you're like, it looks nothing like the freaking concept. Look at this. This looks like worlds different from what BMW eventually released. It's terrible. I mean, let's find a grill of the no, we don't want to see that. Get rid of that. That's an eyesore. Oh, for God's sake. What's it doing? Look at that profile. Look how beautiful that is. The lines just look cool on here. Look at that. The wheels are giant. That looks cool. Filling the arch nice and proper. Look at that line sweeping from the top, from the front of the car, over the roof, and that little like lip on the back. That looks so cool. Why not give us this? What is so difficult about making this road legal to make it look nice? That I do not understand. That looks freaking amazing. At least to me, in my eye. Let's do another one. Hopefully, look at the front. That front is a lot more interesting. I mean, that grill is still giant. I agree, right? But it looks much better on this design than it does on the new 4 Series. I'm sorry, but this is terrible. It is bad. So there's so many different theories as to why BMWs are looking the way that they do right now. So apparently, right, if you go to Audi, for example, the way that they design their cars is like they build the car around the grille, because the grille has always been their thing, isn't it? They've always had like these giant grills, so they design the rest of the car around the grille. But I think BMW, though, they design the car and then the grille probably comes last, because I don't know, man. So I'm obviously not feeling it. We got HJCS in the house as well, and he's like, what's that? Do you mean the actual 4 Series, or do you mean the concepts I just showed you guys just like right now? The concept legit looks cool. I'm down with the concept, but I'm not down with the actual final car, because it just doesn't look right. Like every which way you look at it, it is terrible. But let's show you guys. So obviously, we have the new 4 Series. You know there's a new M4 coming out. So BMW has been testing these new M4s around, and there's some spy shots online. And you can probably guess what it's going to look like. But I guess let me show you guys right now. Oh boy, is all I'm saying. Oh, okay, let's get rid of this now. We've seen enough of this. How do I get rid of it again? Hey, get off. I don't want to see this anymore. What's it doing, man? I can't get rid of it. Okay, I have now. Whew, finally. Okay. Let's find the new... where are you? Okay, here we go. Here we go. So these are spy shots of the new M4. As you guys can see, it's got a giant freaking grill again. And it just doesn't look any better. It still looks terrible. I know it's got camo on it, but that does not look nice to me, man. It's just literally the 4 Series, a bit more of a body kit to it, and that's about it. And I'm definitely not feeling that. Maybe you guys are, but let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Let's get another like view of it without any camo on it. And as you guys can see, it's a bit more aggressive than the regular, obviously 4 Series, but that grill still doesn't work, man. It's still terrible. So yeah. So what do you guys think about the general direction that BMW is taking, like with the design of the cars in general? I mean, are there anyone? Is there anyone watching right now who actually likes what they're seeing right now from BMW? Because I don't know, man. I haven't met one person who actually likes what's happening right now yet. So don't know about you guys. HJCS said, so now I don't need to buy a barbecue. Oh man. Oh jeez. Yeah, you don't, mate. Seriously. Absolutely not, man. No need. It's shockingly bad is what I'm saying. Shockingly bad. All right, let's talk about something that a bit nicer, okay? Let me go back to my... Oh no, what's going on here? Hold on one second. Let me go back here. Close your eyes. I'm about to show you guys the new M4 again. You don't want to see that. Don't want to see that. Let's go to another picture maybe. Oh, seen that already. See, this is from a different angle, like a 3/4 angle. See, it doesn't look any better. It doesn't matter how you look at it. It doesn't look any better in an M badge or otherwise. Yeah, it don't look good. But let's talk about some really, really cool BMWs. Okay, so on Instagram a few days ago, I put on a post of the new BMW Z4. I'm not a fan of the car, but I wanted to see what you guys thought of it and also what your favorite BMW was. So the comments were kind of interesting, man, because it made me realize, like, you know what? Let's look at some of the cars from, BMW's past, because there were some absolutely beautiful cars, like, from history. And let's talk about those right now, because I think that's where BMW needs to get back to, man. They forgot their identity. They forgot who they are. And they're trying to make cars based on what people want, but not... There's nothing wrong with making cars that people want, but do not forget your own identity in the whole process as well. Like, just don't do that, because BMW, come on, man. You are better than that. Don't chase the cash money. Before we carry on, let's read your comments here. Sugar Saint said, but Rolls Royce are boss. This is just a BMW. Yeah, this is the thing, though, but you have to realize, like, people want to sell cars. Like if you're a car like manufacturer, you want to sell cars, but you also have a responsibility to make cars, but also to make cars based on what your shareholders also want as well. Obviously, China is a big market. They're selling loads of cars there, and they have a certain aesthetic of what they like. So instead of making a car specific for China, it's cheaper for BMW to make a car for the whole world. But because they sell more in China, I guess they've just gone with that aesthetic because that's what the Chinese like. So that's what it is. So it's a shame, man. It's a big shame. Did I miss anything here? Okay, let me read. Oh man, the best looking. Okay. So Sugar Saint said the best looking new performance car is the RS6 hands down. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The BMW, the Audi RS cars have always looked pretty dope, man. They just do that whole big grille, aggressive stance, wide thing so well. It just looks nice to the eye. I think BMW is trying to maybe copy that as well, but it's not doing it very well. I'm sorry, BM. I mean, I like you, but not like right now. And then Supercar City said, what do you think of the new Maserati MC20 or the V6 or electric? The MC20, I haven't actually seen it properly. I've seen like when I was in Italy, I saw it being driven on the road, like a camoed up version of it. It looked interesting. It looked kind of cool, I think. But I haven't seen it like proper without the camo yet, so I can't really say. But I think it looks alright. It doesn't look too bad. But it's still a Maserati is what I'm saying. So yeah, there you have it. V6 is we have to get used to it, man. I mean, like electric or smaller engines. So that's where everything is going right now. So if V6 is not too bad, but if V8 will be better. Even better, V10 will be a V12, but that's a dying breed now. So it's got a V6, you know, it's not bad. It didn't sound too bad when I heard it though, I'll be honest. It sounded quite alright. Maseratis normally sound quite good. But yeah, we have to get used to the smaller engines now, man. So V6, 4 cylinders, 3 cylinders coming, or electric. So yeah, I don't mind electric as long as it's like not a Tesla. I like the new Porsche Taycan, man. That's kind of cool. That's the first electric car that I said, I actually kind of like. I like the pin and freeding hypercar as well. That looks kind of cool. What other cool electric hypercars are there? I can't think of one. Right? That's crazy. I can't think of one. That's so crazy. All I can think about is the pin and freeding and what other? I'll come back to that. I also want some in Geneva as well, so it looks kind of nice. I kind of like that. So I like that electric car. To answer your question, Mr. Supercar City. HJCS said 4 Series. Do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Sugar Scent said, but the best in my opinion is the new AMGs, the A45 and the new 53 Series. Yeah, the AMGs are nice, but if I had to say, like, pick between the AMG series, the Audi, and I'll say BMW, I think Audi wins hands down, man. That new RS6 is like legit so freaking dope, man. And then you can get like an apt version of that. That's gonna look crazy. They just look so cool. They do that whole thing really well. I would love to have an RS6, you know, because I think they look so freaking dope, man. I love them. They sound good. They look good. They're just dope. AF. Yeah, Supercar City. Yeah, I saw the new Maserati MC20 in Italy in March, man. It was around Modena, near the Maserati factory as well. It was really cool. I think in the previous stream, I showed you guys a picture of it driving around. We were cruising in a Lamborghini Urus, and then in the distance, and then we saw this MC20, so we followed it. We got really up close and personal to it, and yeah, I filmed it. It was sick, man. It was dope. It was freaking dope. HJCS said, so now I don't need. Oh, I read it already. I'm all over the place with the comments today, man. So HJCS said their brake discs. Yeah, so the new M4s, you basically get bigger disc brakes if you go for the M4. No, not for the M4. If you go for the 4 Series M Pro pack. So for the regular M Pro, you don't get the bigger discs. You get that on the M Pro 4 Series. Jesus Christ, all these friggin' names. Series, you get bigger you get bigger wheels and bigger brakes. You also get the new gloss finish in that as well. Plus, you get a bit more power, 369 horsepower. So yes, not too bad. Just the look is terrible. So HJC said, wow, fat but amazing. Do you mean the concepts or do you mean the the M4 series? Oh man. So Sugar Saint also said, it's crazy turnaround. Yeah, because for me, the current F80 BMW M4 has one of the prettiest faces BMW have ever. You know what? I agree with you on that one. I definitely agree. That for me is like, it's similar to how BMWs used to look. The grille is not giant, it's just right. So that is cool. So why move from that to this giant Golden Gate Bridge thing? I have no idea. Actually, I do, because of China, but man, China, shame on you, man. I mean, seriously, how dare you? But BMW got to make money, man. China, they got a little cash money now, so everybody is selling all kinds of stuff there. So yeah, it's gonna be done. Supercar City said BMW are making an estate version of the M4 series, of the new 4 series as well. Just imagine how that would look. Yeah, oh man. Yeah, you could also say that BMW is making too many cars. I mean, everyone is making too many cars at the moment. So we got Devan Vadikul in the house, man. What's up, man, Devan? I ain't seen you for a while. Actually, I ain't seen anyone for a while because I ain't done a stream for a while. So welcome back to the stream, man. Talking about BMW, the 4 Series, the new one, and also spy shots of the new M4. And we're also going to be talking about classic older BMWs that people on Instagram that I asked like the looks of. So we're going to go to that one next. But before that, I read your comments. So welcome back to the stream. Devan, we got Henry in the house as well. What's happening, Henry? I hope you're good and stuff. Is the MC20 the car that looks like the Alpha 4C? Yes, it does. So it's taking inspiration from a lot of like different cars. The 4C definitely, it looks a bit like that. It looks a bit like a Corvette as well in some different angles. It's and I think I saw a bit of McLaren there as well. I just think they took like bits from everywhere and just kind of stuck it on and just hope for the best and then put a V6 in it and that was it. So yeah, I think you're right, Henry. I think we spoke about this in a previous stream as well. So HJCS said, I'm talking about the Taycan. Oh yes, now the Taycan is cool. I actually saw one for the first time last weekend. It was really cool. That's coming in the future video. It was a really short clip, but it was like worth it, man. They look so nice on the road, man. It's like it was a black one, and it just looks cool. But the thing is, normally when you see a Porsche, you expect that flat 6 sound, and it was weird not hearing that. It was just like just pure power just driving off and just tires and stuff and wind. That's what I heard, but somehow it was kind of nice to hear that. It's really strange. A Tesla, you don't feel the same way, but the Porsche Taycan just looks right, man. So yeah, it was really good to see that. Sorry, HSCS, man, I completely got confused. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? But now I know it's the Taycan. So Supercar City said the ugly grill one. Yeah, it's terrible. We got James Vermont. What's happening, man? James, I hope you're good. Rock us nice videos. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you tuning in and checking out this stream after like no stream for a while. I got videos coming out on Sunday of a little car meet I went to last week. It was pretty sick. It was so nice to see people like with the cars out and just seeing a lot of people just out, just driving the nice cars and stuff. So I'm currently editing that for this Sunday. So stay locked on for that. And also big news. So I just want to say a big thank you to everyone for subscribing to my YouTube channel or to our YouTube channel, because this is our tribe, innit? We just recently hit 4K. So big thank you for that. I really appreciate it. I didn't know we hit 4K until Super London Cars actually posted his story congratulating this channel for reaching 4K. So how sick is that? He knew that I got to 4K before I did. So that's kind of crazy. So if you're new here, feel free to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe and also share as well, so we can have more people watching these streams as when I do them. So it's amazing. So we're in a 4K tribe. So next target is 5K. Don't know how long that's gonna take, but that's what we're gonna be aiming for now. We got James saying any banger. today is all about BMW, mate. So nothing too crazy, but it's more about the 4 Series, though, that the way it looks and all that stuff. You mean about the meet last week? Yeah, what all kinds of cars there. I got BMWs. We had obviously Lamborghinis, Aventadors, Performantes, the new Evo. You had a car that like you would not like. It looks so weird, but more about that in the video when you guys see it. There was a girl with a cool Porsche GT3 as well. That was pretty sick. There were a lot of like tuner cars as well. A lot of like stand stuff. It's a mixture of everything. And also there was police, and there was a super loud Panamera that came from France as well. That was kind of sick to see that. But yeah, he pissed off the police. So yeah, it didn't work out so well for him. So it was kind of funny seeing that. And of course, Supercar City was there as well. Actually, look, I have to say a big thank you to Supercar City as well. So check out his YouTube channel as well and Instagram, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have gone to this car meet last week, because he actually told me about it, and that's how I ended up there. So yeah, so thank you very much, Supercar City, and also for looking after my mountain bike while I was filming. Oh man, I know I took longer than I should have, but people were like, I was chatting to people and stuff. It's hard to keep track of time and all that stuff. So thank you very much. Oh man, I feel so bad. Oh my god. So James Vermont said you have Instagram. Hell yeah, man. Jesus Christ. Of course I have Instagram. Look up my socials. Like, look at the bottom of the stream. What do you see? You see Twitter. I'm on Twitter. I'm also on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. Just Raucous TV, man. Go say what's up. Do I have Twitter? Of course I got Twitter. Also have a website, raucoustv.com and raucouswear.com as well. I'm everywhere, man. Supercar City said the MC20 looks like a Ferrari 488. Well, yeah, so much, but I think Ferrari are following Ford when they done the new Ford GT with unexpected V6. Now, I just think Ferrari are doing this because remember, there's this whole new European law that is basically your car has to produce less than 95 grams of CO2 per kilometer or something. Yeah, something like that. So if your cars go outside that, then you have to pay a fine for every gram you go over the 95. So for Ferrari and all these other car brands to reduce their CO2 emissions, they're having to reduce the engine size. That's why Ferrari is now like going from like V12s going more to like V8s now. Eventually probably V6 before they go all electric. So this is all trying to avoid the whole issue with fines. That's why it is. So that's why the Maserati is also going with a V6 as well. And that's also why Ford has gone with a V6 in the GT40. It's also the reason why there will be no new Ford RS cars, because they're producing too much carbon dioxide. So to reduce their footprint, they basically stopped making those kind of cars. So like pocket rockets are gonna be a thing of the past, man, because emissions and stuff. So there you go. What have I missed? I think that I can. So Sugar Saint said, I think the Taycan has augmented external sound. Yes, it does, but I don't think I heard it clearly though. I'd love to like review a Taycan. Oh man, Porsche, man, give me a bloody car to review. I'd love to review that, or review like, yeah, that would be so amazing. I'd love to do that, and record that sound and just tell you guys all about how amazing, how I think this car is. And let me know how the sound is as well. Is it nice and clear and stuff, or is it all wishy-washy and all that stuff? So let me know. Because I'm not really talking really closely like this today. I'm a little bit further away, so hopefully it still sounds good. So Henry said, congrats, 10K by next summer. I predict that in the next 2 years, we will get used to look at a 4 Series. You know what? I was thinking about this like literally in the shower this morning. It's so weird, right? Because I'm like, because I was thinking about this 4 Series, like, because BMW has this history of releasing cars that are just so like, whoa, what is that? Remember the i8 when it first came out? I mean, that car sadly never really caught on because it looked so out of place in like with everything. I need some water, man. Oh my gosh. Because it looked so futuristic. Nothing on earth looked like the i8 when it came out. And people just generally just didn't like it because it just looked too like too radical, man, just too out there. So it never really did well in terms of sales. So BMW kind of killed it. And then of course we got McLaren as well when it came out with the 720S. I liked it when it came out. I was like, you know what? I actually like this car. I mean, the center, I was like, woo, what is that? I didn't like it initially, but when I saw it in the flesh, so this is the thing, right? I think before you judge a car completely, I think it's probably better to see it in the flesh first. I mean, the M4 or the 4 Series looks like, whoa. But maybe when you see it in the flesh, maybe it'll make you like it more. I don't know, man. It's like, it's just one of those things. I have a feeling I'm not gonna like it regardless. I mean, I just don't like the grille, but I also don't like the design, the shape and the lines. I don't like that. I prefer the concept designs. So, excuse me. So there's that as well. But the Henry, you might be right. In 2 years, maybe all cars will have giant grills, and then this will become like a normal thing. I mean, can you imagine? Like, oh man, can you imagine every car with a freaking like a Ferrari with a giant grill? Can you imagine that? Because it sells well in China. That would be so weird, but I definitely see a trend though. I think you're right. There's a trend, man. Everybody trying to be luxurious, like Rolls-Royce and Bentley. So Lexus has done the big growth thing for a few years now. So they're kind of like, they've been in there for a few years. Like Audi, yes, they've been doing a big growth thing for a while. But it just seems to be like this grinning, like Badger look. I don't know, man. It's weird. Supercar City said, I meant Maserati. I see what you mean. Oh my gosh, we got Hanan Ferdus. Sorry, man, if I butchered your name. Welcome to the stream. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit the thumbs up button as well. And share if you can. So many things to do. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the tribe. Bro, shout out. All right, shout out to Hanan Ferdu or Ferdus. Man, I'm terrible with names, man. Forgive me, man. I said it so wrong, probably. Supercar City said your bike was about to get impounded. Oh man. Oh, seriously, because I went out on my bike, innit? I didn't go out to film cars. I went out to my exercise that I do on my, like, I like riding my bike around, like, because of Corona, innit? But then there was a car event, so I went without a lock, and so I didn't know where to keep it or where to put it. So Supercar City offered to look after it for me. So thank you very much. He was the warden, but he nearly impounded my bike. Henry also said, my daily driver has 3 cylinders pushing out 136 or 135 brake horsepower. Damn, that's a lot from a 3-cylinder. But this is the thing, isn't it? 3 cylinders have a bad rep, but I think Koenigsegg might change that because the new Jumeirah has a 3-cylinder engine with massive piston heads. And it's given out like, I think, is it 600 horsepower from about 3 cylinders? I mean, that's crazy what they were able to like force out of that tiny little engine. So this might be the future. So they're scaling back from like V8s to V6s, and then from V6 to 4 like cylinders, from 4 cylinders, and then I guess 5, and then 3, and then eventually all electric, or maybe 2-stroke engine in a car. Imagine that. Oh my gosh, that would be bad. But 3-cylinder, obviously more economical to run, and I don't know, how does it sound, man? How does a 3-cylinder engine sound? Oh man, yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy. 135. That's pretty impressive until you compare it to a Koenigsegg, and then you're like, whoa, I'm so down on power. Because in Koenigsegg, each cylinder produces like 200 horsepower. So you got 600. That's mad. So James Vermont, JDM cars common in Britain. To be honest, the scene here is not as big as in America, but I have seen some JDM stuff. I'm starting to see more and more recently on Sloane Street. So I don't know if it's like a growing trend here in the UK, but you definitely don't see a lot of JDM cars though. Maybe it's because I'm from London, I see more supercars here. Maybe like if I go further north or in other parts of England, maybe you see more JDM. I don't know, but I can't see the scene being as big as in the US or as like in Japan, for example. But I am seeing more and more in London at the moment. So yeah, maybe it's a growing trend. But they're cool, man. There's some amazingly modified cars out there. Just like, wow, what have they done? There was a guy in the next video who modified his Audi. It just looked different. It was like crazy. There was a setup with the most like comical wheels as well. But yeah, it was cool. It was different. You know, it's different is good. It doesn't mean that I like it, but creativity is a cool thing, man. Making your car your own, making it unique that's special. That's dope. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Supercar City said no. I probably like completely forgot the train of conversation that we're talking about, hence the no. Guess who was the first customer of Ferrari F8 Tributo? Wow, it definitely wasn't me. Who was it? I have no idea. Supercar City, man, let us know. Who was it? Who was the first customer? Probably, what's his name? Gordon Ramsay. It must be Gordon Ramsay. I'll be surprised if it isn't him. Henry said, my 3-cylinder turbo sounds okay. I think the BMW i8 has 3 cylinders turbo as well. Yes, it does. I was filming one once, and the thing about BMW though, they kind of cheat a little bit because inside they pump out like fake sounds, so you can't really tell how the 3-cylinder actually sounds from inside the car. So yeah, they cheated a little bit. It couldn't have sounded good if they put in fake sound in there as well. So yeah, there you go. The thing is that the i8, I don't think it looked that bad. It was more of those, you have to have the right spec. If it's in the wrong spec, it looked terrible. So yeah. Okay, let's see what else you guys are saying. What was the loudest car you ever... Oh, the loudest car. Oh my gosh. I've heard a few. Maybe I can show you guys a link. Can I share a link here? Actually, I'll do that later. I'll put it in the descriptions later. I shot a video on Sloane Street once, and honestly, I've never heard anything that loud in my life since then. Maybe a few things equally as loud, but cars were like popping and banging to the point where they were breaking windows, man. They were setting off like car alarms and stuff. They were shooting flames so big. People were running and screaming because they thought bombs were getting off. And they were just like Golfs and Seats, man. It was crazy. I mean, that exhaust like as big as like this. But my gosh, they were loud. It was painful because I didn't realize cars would get that loud. So I made a fatal mistake of getting really close to these cars, trying to film the flame coming out the exhaust. And then he let rip. Oh boy. I will never forget. My ears were ringing for days, man. I mean, that definitely was not a cool experience. So yeah, that was loud. But also last Christmas, I got to film the Lamborghini Urus STX. Jesus Christ, that thing was loud. It was like ridiculously loud. It was like, wow. One of the loudest cars I ever heard. And also last summer, there's a guy called, what's his name? BM something. He had a modified, I think it was an 812, or was it like a NF12? I can't remember. And it was the most sweetest sounding, best sounding car I've ever heard in my life. That V12, oh my gosh, it sounded like an F1 car. It was unbelievable. That's the best sound I've heard in any car to date. And it was also loud, but in a good way. And I like that. So I don't know if that answers your question. James Vermont. That's a cool name. What else is here? So Supercar City said plus Archie Hamilton's friend Tony as well. No. For real? So I was right. It was Gordon Ramsay. See, no surprise that Gordon Ramsay is such like he's an A-list customer for Ferrari, man. He gets the first of everything. I'm pretty sure Ferrari calls him and says, look, we're thinking about designing this car. Do you want it? He's like, yeah, just put my name down. You know, do you want to see what the sketch looks like? Nah, it's all right. What spec do you want? Everything. Everything. His car collection is ridiculous, and his cars are always like so beautifully spec'd, like his Monza SP2. Woo, that is nice. That is it's a beautiful car. His LaFerrari also in gray, Grigio or something. Oh man, he had a white LaFerrari as well, a Aperta, I think. I don't know if he still has it. That was pretty sick as well. What's the spec of his F8 Tributo? Is it red or is it like another crazy spec? I haven't seen it yet. Plus Arch Hamilton's friend Tony as well. So Tony, do you mean like a Seen Through Glasses friend Tony from Gravelwood Cars? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's got an F8 as well. That's crazy. Henry, Tony is so funny. Yeah, Tony is a hilarious man. His laugh is like is jokes as hell. He's a funny ass dude, man. Okay, so we got a little bit sidetracked. Let's talk about like classic, beautiful BMWs from the past. I think Henry, you might probably like this. So we're gonna start here with let me spool this up. Where is it? Okay, let's go here. This is definitely not one of them. So let me get rid of this picture like ASAP because we don't want to see this. So these are the iconic BMWs. Ooh, look at this, man. I mean, look at that. That is legit sexy. What do you guys think of this? If you don't like this, there's something wrong with you. This is what I think beauty. If you had a name, this is exactly what it is. To me, this is what BMWs should kind of look like. At least in my mind, this looks cool. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's a thing of beauty. All right, so let me see if I can get another angle of this. So this should be, I don't know, what BMW is this? I forget what it is. I think it's an E24 M63 M635 CSI. I think this is what this is. This is very, I think I had an English teacher who had one of these. It's so nice. Let's get another angle of it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Da, 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 da. What the hell's my angles, man? God damn it. I'm trying to get rid of this picture and I can't. Oh, here we go. Look at that. The profile is just beautiful as well. BMW 2002 Batmobile. Yeah, that's cool as well. But this is sleek. This is nice. Look at those wheels. It's a thing of beauty. I like this. Let's get another one. Let's get another example of so this one is a 507. This thing is cool. Now look at that. I mean, how can you not love this? How can anyone not love the beauty of this car? I can see so much of the Z3 in this, and especially the Z4M Coupe or Coupe. I can see so much of that in the 507. This thing is beautiful, man. It's got curves and bumps in all the right places. Oh man, this is classic beauty right there. Get a different angle. Oh boy, profile. Look at that. That is sleek and cool. Massive long nose. So I can see where the Z4 and the Z3 got their design inspiration from. Definitely from this. This is gorgeous, as we say in Zamunda. So nice. Another example of it. Oh man, 3/4. Oh man, it's beautiful, man. Anyone not like this? Let me know, man. Because I think this is like literally like car porn in my eyes. Literal car porn right there. So the 507 for me is a very, very beautiful BMW. Sip of orange juice because I need it. Woo! Oh man, that's got a kick. Kicks like a mule. Or is it a mule? Let's read your comments before we go to the... Oh my gosh, I just like shot out a bit of orange out of my mouth. God damn it, man. Let's read your comments before I proceed to other iconic BMWs. Oh my gosh, H Huss, what's up, man? Hey, man, haven't been on here for a while. If truth be told, man, the internet was so bad, I stopped streaming because every time I tried to stream something, the internet stopped working. So, and I was also busy for a while, so that's why I haven't done a bit of a stream. I'm back. And good to have you back as well. Supercar City said that BMW 2002 Batmobile. Yeah, that's cool as well. Ooh, that's a very, very cool car. And I especially like the racing version of that as well. Henry said the original 6 Series. Yes, that's also very, very sexy. You see, these are cool stuff. BMW, man, you forgot your identity. Elvis had a 507. No way, for real? So there you go, man. Elvis had a 507. It was recently restored on Petrolicious Video. Oh, I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that Petrolicious video. Let me write it down because I'm gonna forget. Petrolicious BMW 507. Woo-hoo, I want to see that. Who wants to see a 503? Let me see if I can find that for you guys. All right, let's get back to this. Let's have a look at some more classic BMWs. Oh man, oh man. Oh, there's one more picture of the 507 that I need to share. I already showed you guys a profile. So one BMW that I really, really like is this one here. Check this out. The M1. Oh man. The M1 to me looks like Lamborghini made it. Look at those angles, man. Those sharp angles and that slanting rear end. And oh man, it's cool. Oh man, I love this car. I want it. Profile. Again, very, very sexy. Of course, it's got this like a kind of wedge design thing going on here. I see a lot of Lotus in this design, but I see a lot of like obviously like Lamborghini as well. This like so nice in my eyes. What do you guys think of it? Those wheels are dope as well. I've never seen one of these on the road, man. I'd love to see this on the road. Never seen one. They're that rare. They are cool as hell. I think they're quite limited as well. I think BMW only made like they were gonna make quite a lot of these, but then they were too expensive, so they didn't sell very well. So they only made like 265 or something in the whole world. So they're quite rare, man. These are rare as hell BMWs, and I love them. Let's get another picture of it. Oh, look at that front. Oh my God. See, that is a nice grill. It's not giant, it's nice. It's a nicely shaped grill. And it's got the pop-up headlights as well. That is always a dope thing to see, man. I love me that. That is like, you. I like it. It's almost Raucous Red. Imagine this in black. Oh my God, that looks so sick. Oh yeah. I'm sure Henry has a few things to say about BMWs, but let's let's go back to the stream here. All right, let me read your comments now. It's commenting time. So Henry said Lamborghini did build the first set of cars for BMW. There you go. Oh my gosh. I knew it. See, I love Lamborghini so much. I even know it when they build cars for other people. See, it's my DNA. Oh man, it's written in the stars, man. It is written in the stars. That is so cruel. It's cruel. I mean, cool. Lamborghini did build the first set of cars for BMW. Oh my gosh. I mean, that is like, Henry, how much you read about cars, man? That is absolutely crazy. All right, let's have a look at some more classic BMWs as well. So, let's go back here. Let's go back here. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. That was the M1. Oh man, this is one of my favorite BMWs is this. Oh my gosh. The M Coupe is so cool. I want this car. Like, it is dope. And I want this like in black or like in silver. Like, oh my gosh. There's just something about how the profile just looks so cool. Those creases, man, that long nose, and the fact that you sit on the rear axle as well. That for me is dope AF. It is cool. The sloping like roofline. Oh man. Oh my God. Yeah. One day I have one of these in my garage, man. I gotta have it. Oh man, 3/4 view as well. It's a bit of a crap picture, but it's not one of mine. But this is nice, man. It is a thing of beauty. It is gorgeous, is what I'm saying. So any fans of the Z4 Coupe? I mean, come on, man. If there are any haters, man, your heart is the wrong place. Actually, you can have your opinion as well. I prefer the Coupe over the Spider, but I will not say no to Spider as well. As long as it's black with chrome trims and everything. Oh man, oh my God. I also like the Z4M, no, the Z3M as well. So hell yeah. Oh my gosh, we got Famzy officially in the house, man. Famzy, what's up, man? It was good to see you last weekend. Famzy was riding around my bike. Was riding my bike around Sloane Street last weekend. Yeah, it was hilarious, man. It was good to see you. Just watching you from work. Oh my gosh, you're still working, man? Dude, it's almost 11 o'clock, man. What are you doing? Security, or are you like, I don't know, man. You assassin? I don't know. Like, what are you doing like late at night? I hope you're good and stuff. I hope work is okay as well. Thanks for tuning in. We're talking about BMW, Famzy, the new 4 Series and M4 Spy Shots. And now we're also talking about the new, or the old classic BMWs. We're reminiscing of how BMWs used to look compared to the new ones. And if you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't, and also share if you can as well. And then let's read some of your comments here. I got Supercar City saying, ever heard of the one-off BMW heroes of Bavaria? Nope, this is news to me. 75 years of BMW motors. I didn't know about that, Supercar City. That's pretty interesting. Yes, the Alpina Z3 is pretty sick as well. Yes, I agree. I definitely agree. I'd love to have one of those. The shape is kind of cool. I have a thing for these organic looking shapely cars, man. I don't know what it is. It's like, but also angular cars. So I can't have like in between. It's got to be like nicely shaped or like seriously angular. Hence Lamborghinis and stuff. You know how it is. Okay, so we've had a look at the, let's go back here. At the 507, we had a look at the E24, M63 CSI, or M65 CSI. We had a look at the Z4M. And what else have we missed? The M1, that was one of my favorite BMWs ever. That was pretty sick. And what else have I missed? Oh man, how about the M3 E46? Any fans of that? Because I kind of like this. That is a good looking BMW, man. Nice kidneys, not too big as well. You know, this thing's not on steroids. It just looks nice. Proportions just work. That bump on the bonnet is sick as well. Everything just works. This is a nice looking BMW. Likes me that. Favorite. Well, not my favorite, but I do like this. It's very, very nice. The Z3 Alpine. Yeah, I agree with you, Supercar City. I think they're pretty cool as well. So yeah, I don't know what you guys think, man. It's like I think BMW has kind of lost their way. Is what I think it is. They lost who they are, and they're just basically just doing whatever China wants. And I don't think that's right. Do what you want, because that's what makes you special, isn't it? That's what makes you special. Faith Alpina model. Oh man. I will say the Z3 is quite nice, but I have a Z4 with Alpine stuff all over it as well, if I could. Oh man, imagine it is an M1 with like Alpine-ness on it. I'll be pretty sick, man. I'm definitely down with that. I don't like the X5s and all that stuff. They suck. Not my thing. So Henry said, my dad had one of the first 5 Series BMWs in the part of the world we lived in at the time. That's crazy, right? Henry, where was that, man? Which part of the world was that in? That's pretty dope. Imagine that. One of the first 5 Series BMWs. Oh yeah. So yeah, man, the Z4 for me is quite special, man. Like they're expensive, but they've gone up in price though, man. They're like, you could get a nice example for about 20k, but I think they're a bit more than that now. They're becoming like collector's items these days. So yeah, I guess if BMW keeps making ugly cars, I guess these older cars gonna like just go up in value more, because no one's buying the new stuff except if you're in China. So Henry said, at the time the cars did not come with many options. We had to get that aftermarket aircon from the UK. No way. See, this is the thing, right? We kind of forget how cars have changed over the past, like, say 15-20 years, man. Like, aircon was not like a standard, man, in a lot of cars. You have to like spec that as an additional thing, and it's crazy to think that. But now you can't buy a car without aircon. You crazy? You know, things like reversing cameras and stuff like that. Things like ABS brakes were not standard in all cars. These like you have to like spec this when you're expecting a car to have that on there. It's a madness how things have changed. West Africa, hell yeah, man. That's crazy. That's dope. A home away from home, man. We got I was gonna say Ravi. We got Rami Al Humaidi in the house as well. What's happening, man? I hope you're good. Welcome to the stream as well. You kind of tuned in towards the end of the stream, man. We've been talking about BMWs today. The new 4 Series and the specials of the new M4. And we're also reminiscing about classic BMWs, the M1, the 507, the M1, and all kinds of other BMs from the past. So, yeah. So, Supercar City said M3 GTR from NFS Need for Speed, Most Wanted. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that looks cool. But I just want a Z4M. I got my mind set on that. The first time I saw that car, I was riding my bike to the gym somewhere, and this guy just stopped at the traffic lights, and he just looked cool as hell, man. He was just sat there like low and far back on the axle, like arm on the steering wheel, shades on, and I just like, damn, this car is cool. And I was like, yeah, I want this. And then he just sped off. And it sounded so good. That engine, man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. It's a special thing. It sounds amazing. What else can we talk about BMWs, man? I think we covered everything else. We've gone from 4 Series to M4 Spy Shots to Maserati MC20 to oh my gosh, what else have we talked about? We even talked about McLaren like briefly, but I don't want to talk about McLaren today because we already talked about them many times before. Ramiz, what's happening, man? Hey, man, I just play Fortnite and Warzone. Oh, my gosh. But the M5. Yeah, M5 is pretty sick as well. Oh, man, games, man. I do want to get into playing more games, man. But the thing about me is, like, I want to play, like, racing sims, but I got to buy all kinds of stuff. I got to get, like, I don't want to play with the controller. That sucks. I want to get, like, a nice steering wheel with a force feedback as well. I want like nice seats, so you're like sat like you're sitting in a racing car. I want that whole shebang and experience. But I'm also aware that when I get that, it's gonna be hard to do anything else but play The Sims. So that's kind of why I haven't got one. And also they're quite expensive. To get the kind of setup that I want, I have to spend cash money. So yeah, so that's gonna have to wait. I'll wait for my 1 million sub. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So yeah, Sims are so amazing. Oh yeah, by the way, people, I have a new podcast. Okay, I haven't like announced obviously to everybody yet. You guys probably the first ones to know about it. It took me a while to think of a name for the podcast. Initially, it was gonna be Raucous Radio, but I kind of changed that. It's now gonna be called. Wait for it. Oh, hold on a second. I forgot it. Oh my god, that realization. Oh my gosh. Nah, I didn't forget it, right? So instead of calling it Raucous Radio or Raucous Car Radio, I just called it Car Radio because I think that's the dopest name for a podcast of all time. Especially when you talk about cars. Car Radio just makes so much sense, I think. Let me know what you guys think of it. I'm currently recording podcasts. I did one yesterday with Charlie B. Photography. I've done 2 other ones as well. I haven't released them yet. Once I get to 5, then I release the first one. So it's been so much fun filming and also like recording these podcasts as well. And it's just so much fun. So feel free to go over to look for that car radio podcast. You find me and follow or subscribe if you want to hear me talk about cars and stuff. And maybe you can be a guest as well. So that's kind of cool to have as well. Supercar City said from the car meet, the Radical XR8 had number plate from a Ford Transit. Oh no, probably Lenny's Ford Transit, mate. The Radical X8R, was that race car you're talking about? The Radical. What was the Radical? Supercar City, remind me. I think the Radical was that race car that we saw. Or was it something else? I can't remember. Remind me. But it's M5. So Rami said, do go hard. I guess the M5, yeah. The M5, the M5 is a beast of a machine, man. Ooh, Forza. So is Forza only available on the Xbox? I was thinking about getting a PlayStation, though. I've always been a PlayStation kind of guy. I like Gran Turismo, man. It's my thing, innit? So we've got a new PS5 coming out. So that's looking kind of interesting. Maybe get Gran Turismo. Oh, man. Gran Turismo with the whole setup and everything. I'll be kind of sick. But what is the best console for racing games? Like, legit. Not because you like Xbox or because you like PlayStation. Legit. Okay. Which console, all right, has the best, like, sim games for driving? That's what I want to know. Maybe I get that one. Oh my god. Oh, the car that looks like from Star Wars. Yeah, that I've seen that car for the second time last weekend. The first time I saw it was around my house. Like here in Wimbledon, man. It was kind of crazy. The Radical is a track focused car. Of course, Henry knows about the Radical. Yeah, it's a track car. So this guy brought it out yesterday. But to be honest, man, he's not getting a lot of love on social media, man. People are like, oh no, it looks ugly, it looks this and that. But sometimes social media is so detrimental to like stuff. Just stop hating, man. Appreciate it for what it is. Get to learn more about it before you make a decision. Don't just say, oh, it looks ugly before you know what it is. I'm saying this considering I was talking about the M4 and the 4 Series earlier, but I wasn't slating it that bad. I was just saying I'll make a decision once I see it in the flesh. But the Radical just looks different, man. It looks like stand out of Star Wars for real. Rami said that the PS4 is better for everything. Ha! See, there you go. So PS4, so I'm thinking about skipping the PS4 and going straight to the new PS5 when it comes out. So that is pretty dope. So PS4 or PlayStation is better for everything. My favorite kind of games are driving games. I love that. I don't like all this shooting stuff. That's not my game. It's not my jam. I liked Wipeout. That was a sick game. So hopefully you can get it on PlayStation, like a new modern version of it. And Rami said, I stream on my PS4. Can you do that on Xbox? Apparently, no, you can't. Oh no, you cannot stream from Xbox for real? Man, that's crazy if you can't. I'm surprised you can't do that, considering Microsoft is like a computer company. They're all about connectivity and all that stuff. Chris Falcon, what's happening, man? Welcome to the stream. You're super late. You're like an hour late, mate. Like super late. Oh man, but welcome to the stream and stuff. McLaren Elva, huh? What about the McLaren Elva? Because we're talking about BMW today. So maybe the Elva is dead. Maybe McLaren might be dead as well. So that's a whole different topic. But they're not going through a good time right now. We actually talked about this in my latest podcast. When it goes live, I'll let you guys know. McLaren, man, they're going through a very hard time at the moment. I hope they stick around. I don't want to see McLaren die. We can't have that. I know, just got home. Chris been out working, or he's been out, doing stuff, man, because obviously it's like his sun is out today, innit? He's sunning out in the park and stuff. You know how it is. Ramit said, nah, that was a joke. You can't. Okay, I get it. Chris is like, okay. For real, yeah, the Elva. Yeah, McLaren's, it's a massive topic to talk about it because since my last stream about McLaren, a lot of things have happened and developed, and maybe I'll do another stream about it because things are not looking good, is what I'm saying. I prefer a world with McLaren than a world without, if I'm really honest, because it makes Ferrari better, it makes Lamborghini better, it makes every other car manufacturer better if McLaren is still around. But let's see how things turn out over the next few weeks. By the 10th of July, we'll know if McLaren will be around or not, is what I'm saying. Oh, by the way, F1 is coming back, people. F1 is coming back. I think the first race of the season is going to be in Austria, so I'm really looking forward to that next month. That is going to be so exciting. I just want to see like Lewis Hamilton, Charles Leclerc, Max Verstappen, and all. I just want to see like F1 cars on track again, man, because I've missed football. Let's not talk about Liverpool because it sucks. Even though Man U, we played well. We kicked Sheffield United's ass. We played like really well. But Liverpool, man, freaking Liverpool became champions, man. Oh my gosh. It's I hate that. But congratulations, Liverpool. But yeah, the champions, man. It took them 30 years, but they're finally champions. So yeah, let's not talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. You can. What's this? The Sugar Scent said no. You can. Xbox is. No, I think yeah, he was joking, man. Ramiz was just joking. So you can definitely stream with the Xbox as well. So that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Supercar City said also the SUV that Theo Supercar said that was from FNF. What does that mean? Was actually from Transformers and is okay. I see what you mean. Was also from Transformers and it's called Local Motors Rally Fighter. Oh yes, that one. That was a cool. It was like a dune buggy kind of thing. Again, that would be my next video as well. It's the coolest thing that you've ever seen. Like, it was like, wow, what is this? I spoke to the owner and everything, and it was mad. It was sick. So look out for the next video that's coming out on Sunday at 8 p.m. I think the time is that I scheduled it for. Oh, that I will be scheduling it for. Chris Felkin said, I love to see an F1 race in person. Oh, mate, I've seen an F1 race in person. It's pretty sick, especially to listen to the sounds. I'll be honest with you. The first time I saw an F1 race, it had the proper V10 engine, mate. That was like, whoa! That was insane. That was because in London, they did like an F1 parade showcase. They brought F1 V10 cars in London, and they're driving around like Piccadilly Circus, around Oxford Circus and stuff like that. It was honestly the most incredible sound I've ever heard coming out of an exhaust. It was unbelievable. It was bouncing off the walls of the city. The ground was vibrating. My bones were shaking. My hairs were standing on end, and it was a crazy experience. I was like, wow, this is what F1's all about, and that's what got me into F1. I was like, I love this stuff. And then I watched the race in Silverstone. Woo-hoo-hoo. That was pretty special. And then I've seen a race with the new cars as well, and they sound good, but not that good. On the plus side though, because the engine is a lot quieter because of the turbos in it, and also it's a V6, not a V10 anymore. you hear more of the crowd. So in a way, you get more of an atmosphere with it, as opposed to deafening V10 sounds that you used to get in the past. So there's pros and cons for both, man. But I do miss F1 and any guys. I just want to watch a race. I want Lewis Hamilton to become champion for the 7th time, 8th time, 10th time, to break all kinds of records, man. That's what I want to see. I want to see him duke it out with Verstappen, with Charles Leclerc. And I just want to see a fight, right? I want to see a fight on track. That's what I want to see. Looking forward to that. I'd love to see an F1 in person. Yeah, man. If you can, get yourself some tickets, man. Go see one. It's worth it. It's an experience. And if you can, get garage like access as well. Get to the paddock. You go all the way. You meet the mechanics and stuff. It's wild. It is wild, is what I'm saying. Yeah, for real, Chris. It was like heaven. I mean, I've never like heard anything like it. Because usually, like, when you hear a car, not unless when you're driving it, it becomes a visceral experience. But F1 cars, whether you're driving it or not, you feel it like in your system, man. Like your bones, when your bones vibrate to the frequency of the V10 engine of an F1 car, you know you're having like a good time. I'm not even joking, man. It's like you just get weak at the knees and stuff. It was that kind of experience, like no lie. It was like, damn, what is this thing called F1? That sound was so intoxicating. It was so loud, but in a nice way, like high pitched. Like the ground shaking was something else that I was not expecting. That freaked me the hell out, because I was like, what the hell? Why is the ground shaking? It was like earthquakes. And that was just with one F1 car. And then when like 10 of them came all around at the same time, it was like, oh man, it was crazy. It was, and it's an unforgettable experience, is what I'm trying to say. The McLaren X1 just looks quirky. The McLaren X1? What are you talking about, the McLaren X1? Just looks an ugly speeder. Are you telling me that McLaren just made another new car again that I didn't know about? Are you kidding me? The McLaren X1. Oh man, I gotta glue that, man, because I don't know what is this about the X1. Actually, let me go. Let's do it on my phone, and it's easier. McLaren X1. What are you talking about, man? Hey, what's happening here? My computer is telling me that it's 11:03, and my phone is saying it's 9:41. How is this possible? Like, one of these things is lying to me. Look, can you guys see that? 9:41, 11:03. What is going on here? Okay, this phone says it's 11:03, so this phone is lying. And it's my new phone. It's an iPhone 11. What the hell is going on, man? Weird. All right, let's look at the McLaren X1. What the hell? That's a cool name, but McLaren X1? Okay. It's not a new. I'll be honest with you guys. I've never heard of a McLaren X1. Like, no joke. I've never in my entire life heard of a McLaren X1. It's the first time I heard of it. It's definitely a speedtail gone wrong. Yeah. So thank you for that, Supercar City. I didn't know what X1 was. Oh my God. Henry's like, oh, Raucous, how do you not know what X1 is? Yeah, I don't know a lot of things about cars. Let's see what else I've missed here. So Supercar City is saying, basically, the McLaren X1 just looks quirky and just looks like an ugly speedtail. Lambo doors. Wow. Savage. Have you seen one in the flesh though? Do not savage it until you see one in the flesh, okay? Top Gear relates it to old Citroëns or Citrons. Audrey Hepburn and aubergines. Oh, come on, man. Audrey Hepburn was hot, man. What are you talking about, man? Audrey was a good-looking girl. Audrey Hepburn was a beautiful-looking, like a like lady. Chris Wilkins said that X1 looks like that old mobile concept car. My God. So it seems McLaren's design issues kind of like they've been around for a very long time. Chris Falcon said 6:03 p.m. here. You're in the future. Oh hell yeah! I think I'm in two places at the same time. I think I'm having a quantum experience, man. I'm being at two places or two different times at the same time. So 9 something and 11 something. That's crazy. I am indeed in the future. I am from the future as well. So Sugar Saint said, I got a ran. Working tomorrow. God damn, it's Saturday, man. Yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, and see you on the next stream, Sugar Saint. Coolest name ever. I'm a Sugar Saint. Take it easy, bro. Catch you later. Good night, good morning, wherever everyone is around the world as well. Supercar City said somebody from Bahrain bought it with car plate. Wow. 111111111. Oh, that's original. Like too many ones in there, man. Sneak a 2 in there or something, or even an O to make it a bit more nice looking. Too many ones. It's confusing. Ladies and gents, I think I'm gonna have to run, man. I need to go and put my head on my pillow and sleep and stuff. But before that, I gotta eat something as well. So I want to say thank you again for tuning into this live stream. Next video goes up not tomorrow, Sunday at 8 o'clock, featuring all kinds of cool cars, like race cars, Lamborghinis of all kinds, JDM cars, stance things, everything, and police. So I'll catch you guys on Sunday around 8 o'clock. If I get the time tomorrow, which I don't think I'll have, I think I'm going to be filming stuff tomorrow, so there'll be no streaming tomorrow. If all goes well, there'll be a nice video being filmed tomorrow as well. So fingers crossed that works out, if the weather stays nice as well. So I'll catch you guys later. Thank you very much for tuning in, and peace out. Stay safe out there. Good night. Enjoy your night walk, as said Chris Falcon. Thank you very much. Catch you guys later. Oh yeah. Oh man. Didn't realize what time it was. Time flies in the future.